What up, everyone, and welcome back to the absolute worst podcast you will ever fucking watch on this website. I am your host, Logan, and of course, I'm joined by my wonderful co-host. I have Carter, he is above me, and of course, I got Tyler, he's below me. He's eating a donut right now. He's fat as fuck, in case you didn't know that. What's been going on in y'all's lives, man? I'm curious. It's been a minute since we recorded. Carter, you were out of town.
Yeah, I went to Denver, Colorado for a concert, so that was pretty fun. Had
Who'd
a
you go
good time
see?
there. Coldplay.
Hell yeah.
Coldplay.
How was it?
Oh man, it was awesome. They started off the concert. It was raining, and they started playing some like sadder songs, and then equipment broke, and he improvised a song, and then went right into Viva La Vida.
You want to know how I feel about Coldplay?
Go ahead. Thumbs down.
Tyler, how do
That's
you feel
crazy.
about Coldplay? I just feel like Coldplay is like the most like over radio played. I don't know if that even makes sense. There was some dope ass Minecraft parodies of some Coldplay songs.
Yeah.
There really was.
Viva La Vida is being one of them.
Fallen Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
Captain Sparkles, shout out Captain Sparkles. Come on our show.
He'd even sing that, dude.
Well, yeah,
Did you
but
guys know that?
Yeah, but it's like I know
But
that.
it's his product. It's his like.
All right, Tyler. What?
I think you wrote it.
No, we don't. Polar bear. All right, Carter, or not Carter. Fuck. All right, Tyler. What about you, bro? What you been up to?
Well, I had a blast of a weekend, that's for sure. So anyone who maybe didn't watch the last podcast, me and Logan went to a concert together. It was fucking awesome. We got drunk as shit the night before, but Logan, I'll let you tell the story of what happened at the concert.
Okay, let me give a quick PSA, real quick. This is a public service announcement for everybody out there going to a concert, okay? If you are 5'4", 500 pounds, don't send your skinny ass husband to get you drinks every 5 minutes in a crowded ass bar, okay? So we're in this the concert we went to was in Huntington. So if you guys are curious, if you want to look up like the venue, it was called The Loud. Awesome venue. We've been there twice now. Great venue. In a sketchy ass area, but all of West Virginia is sketchy, so who cares? But so where we were standing, let me try to paint you the picture, okay? So in this venue, we're on the far right, kind of up against a wall, but we're at the front. We're maybe 2 rows of people back, right, Tyler?
Kind of looks like a mosh pit.
Yes, honestly, we were basically in a fucking mosh pit is what we were in. And there's this lady. So the order of people, I'm in the back, Tyler's in the middle of me, and then Tyler's fiance is in front of him. Okay? So Josie is the closest to the stage, which is Tyler's fiance. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I'll blur it out if not. But so in front of Josie, pretty much right on the stage, there is this lady, right? And we started getting really annoyed because when you're in a crowded group of people, especially in something like that, because that concert was general admission, there was no reserved seats, so it's first come first serve. Wherever you get to is wherever you get to, right? Don't leave your spot and then get mad when you come back and people have taken it over.
Yeah, especially if it's in the fucking front, because everybody's trying to get
Yes, like the reason we showed up early, we showed up 30 minutes before doors opened, was because we wanted to get in the front. Just like they did, I'm sure, right? So we fucking so we're standing there, the opening band comes on. Shout out Mac Hankins and the Moonlighters, they were pretty good. Opening band comes on, and during this opening band, this lady is sending her husband every Tyler? 5 minutes?
5 or 10 minutes
every 5 minutes to get a drink. And he would come back with multiple. He'd come back with like 2 or 3 beers. He'd come back with like, I don't know what they were drinking, but they were in like the plastic cups with the straw.
Screwdrivers.
Yeah, they were screwdrivers. Yes. So she probably had every bit of 5 or 6 of those. She was down in beers. I bet you she had 6 or 7 beers. And that doesn't count whatever she drank before she showed up. So Pecos and the Rooftops comes out, the band that we went to see, they come out, and at one point I look over Tyler's shoulder and I see her like sitting in the floor. I was
oh my god.
I was
one
like,
of my favorite songs too, and this bitch just decides to collapse.
yeah, and she's sitting there and people are fanning her. But she's being an asshole, and all she's doing is complaining about like people are pushing me and blah blah blah, and dude, it was just a whole fucking mess. But she just caused a scene, man, and like it was just there was no point in it. Like I think what I'm trying to say is if you go to something like that, like know your limits, please. because you ruin the fun for everybody else. Like we're all there.
It's pretty easy to know what you're getting yourself
Exactly.
into.
Like, and we're all there to have a good time. Like, we're all there for the same reason. We want to see a good concert from a band that we all mutually like. Don't ruin it.
Yeah.
So yeah, my PSA is if you're 5'4", 500 pounds, lay off the fucking drinks at a concert, dude. Like, come on.
Go easy with the husband. I mean, Jesus, he ain't a
Yeah,
slave.
like you could even tell that her husband was getting really fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
Dude, especially pushing through all those people, I guarantee you there was easily every bit of.
Well,
500
there was
people
one
there.
point where he turned around and like he didn't look at us, but he just kind of said to himself, he's like, can't have fucking shit these days. It was really funny. But that's my little PSA or my little rant for today.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you had Jabba the Hutt in front of you.
Overall, great experience though. 10 out of 10.
Okay, there you go. Glad to hear that.
Didn't ruin anything.
Okay. There you go. No, I think we both had a great time at concerts. So I think that's a win for both of us.
It was definitely a great time. Listen, if you're into country music like Carter is, he's probably the biggest fan here. Definitely check out Pecos and the Rooftops. Probably my favorite country band, maybe even one of my favorite bands of all time.
Dude, easily.
You guys just know how much of a fan of the Green Bay Packers Tyler is. Right? Like he's
this.
a huge fan.
No.
Dude. He calls me up some days just ranting on about how much he loves them, how much he misses Aaron Rodgers.
All right, bro. All right.
I think that's kind of a fun little thing to transition into is the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, hold on.
Tyler, you're the
Logan did.
I didn't drink that much. Fuck you. I drank. Yeah, I was gonna say I did not do that.
There's
you drank
dreams left in that bottle.
I
I
drank it down to the label. Yeah.
Which that's like a $70. I love Jack.
More than me.
Yeah, I fucked that Jack Daniels up.
Good for you. Good for you.
That was.
What about this? What about the Cincinnati Bengals?
Yeah, Tyler, you got the info on that.
So I'll just start from, you get drafted, you have a base set salary, right? So like the first year I'll pick, I want to say it's like 48 million, over the 4 years, and you got that 5th-year option.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong on that, but anyways, the situation is, like, yes, the salary is, you can't really, negotiate it, but you can negotiate the guarantees of like what a player can get. So as you know, the Bengals drafted Shamar Stewart with the 18th or 19th pick. He is a pass rusher from Texas A&M. Yeah, Texas A&M.
Yes.
And he's a physical freak. Didn't really have the production in college, but the athletic tools are there. So, he gets to training camp or whatever to negotiate deals, and pretty much what they're wanting to do is, like, if there's for any reason he can't play, whether he just flat out sucks or gets hurt, they want to eliminate guaranteed money. Which, for anybody wondering, that means the dude would not get paid.
So they're trying to set a new standard in the NFL, basically.
Yeah. Here, I'll read this tweet just to talk about it a little bit more, if I can find it. So I'll read this tweet, and it's not like a popular source or anything, but it's pretty much talking about what's going on. It says Cincinnati is trying to eliminate the concept of guaranteed money on their rookie contracts. If future guarantees can be voided, they're not guarantees at all. Just because other rookies have agreed to those terms doesn't make Shamar Stewart the bad guy. Which, in most cases, I'm very pro-team when it comes to stuff like this. But, it's guaranteed money. The NFL has always operated on guaranteed money. And really, it doesn't even matter. Like, if you're getting a 4 for 44, but only 15's guaranteed, the player's not going to sign that. Like, you got to pull that up to, like, 35 guaranteed. That's what people mostly get wrong is NFL contracts. Like, yeah, if you look at it from the annual type salary, like a 4 for 44, yeah, but like, what's the guarantees? Like, if this player gets hurt, tears his ACL, what's he going to get?
Right.
And pretty much what the Bengals are doing is just trying to eliminate that. And I'm sorry, but that's absolutely ridiculous. They're a cheap organization. They don't pay their players, and when they do, they screw everybody else.
Here's a question that I would have about that, right? And in no way, I guess I'm just going to play a little devil's advocate. Now, I agree with you. I do not support the Bengals in doing this. But, so let me make that clear before I say what I'm about to say. Because I'm sure people love to take things out of context. So, when say you have a rookie, right? And say say you have the number 5 overall pick, you draft the star wide receiver, right? And come training camp, he tears his ACL. Okay, the chance of him being the same player after that, not high, right?
Yeah, or it's at least going
So
to take a year.
so my devil's advocate to that is, and I don't know what the rules are for the NFL. I don't know what they provide, but what do they provide like financially and like insurance wise for that player? Surgery, recovery, blah blah blah. Like not counting their salary, not counting what they're getting paid.
Or they don't get nothing. Don't get nothing. You know, it's pretty much that guaranteed money is what they're guaranteed.
Mhm.
There's no type of health insurance. There's at least that I know of. I've never seen anything on it. I'm big into the NFL. I'm sure I would have at least seen something. But you know, you get all these millions of dollars. But you know, this rookie comes into this cheap organization. By the way, the Bengals are so talented. I mean, let's just clear that up real quick. Trey Hendrickson is top 3 in the last 5 years as far as sacks and pressures. You won't even pay the dude. I mean, come on, man. I mean, the Bengals are horrible. It's the reason they're never going to win a Super Bowl because they're so cheap. Their ownership is so cheap. They don't care about the players. All they care about is their wallet, and that's it. That's it. I'm honestly surprised they paid both T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Like that. That in itself is a shocker. But you already have no defense. That's the reason. That's the reason the Bengals didn't even make the playoffs last year. And now you're wanting to let a top 4 pass rusher in the league go and not pay him. He's not asking for $40 million.
Right.
No.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. I mean, you can't operate like that in the NFL and expect, you know, great results. Is all I'm going to say. And I'm a Bears fan. Luckily, that's changed in the last year. But I can tell you for sure, if ownership is cheap and doesn't want to play players, you're going to suck. Simple as that. You pay good players, just as you pay good employees for a certain company.
You're speaking
I
facts.
agree.
No, you're definitely preaching to the choir, bro. I mean, I'm I'm kind of in agreement with you as far as I'm normally pro organization when it comes to stuff like that. I really am because I mean, and I get it. Like, it's not me signing, you know, $1 million contract or multi-million-dollar contract, I should say. And it probably never will be. But I I just don't like contract disputes that are within like 5 or 10 million. Like, I just don't get it, bro. Like, what's the difference between like $32 million and $35 million? What's the difference after
Yeah,
tax?
you got all that money. I mean, really, what's it
Yeah, I
matter?
mean, so like I've always been pro organization and stuff like that, and we're constantly like it's been a trend over the last, you know, X amount of years in every sport. Sports contracts are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you have to wonder like where's the cap at? Like what is too big, right?
Will ever be anything is too big. What becomes too big in 3 years is going to become normal.
But wouldn't you think that eventually that's going to become a problem?
I would
Yeah.
hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, because you can't like if it just keeps going up, then I'm trying to think of a good example, but I can't off the top of my head. But like if your contracts just keep going up, say a guy on like the level of I don't know, like Joe Burrow, you know, gets a fat ass contract. He's a top 5 QB in the league when in my opinion, that's me. Um
3 years.
so, but it's so when this extension's up, he's gonna make even more than he's making now, and and eventually though, to me that just becomes a problem because then it becomes you're too focused on your star players, and yes, like you need those stars, like you need a Joe Burrow, you need a Tyreek Hill, you need a Derrick Henry, you need a Aaron Donald, right? Like you need
Yeah,
that on your team.
yeah. Especially at the quarterback position.
But what about the guys surrounding them?
True.
Look at
True.
and I think a good example of that actually is the last few years of Aaron Donald on the Rams. What did they do for him to help him on defense?
Man.
I mean, it was a decent defense, but it's not like
They get
made
rid of
push
they
defense any
both
better.
of their 2 best corners, they get rid of. Their linebacking core was one of the now I know they were good last year, but before that, or they've been good the last 2 years actually, but before that, their linebacking core was the worst unit in the NFL.
Oh, horrible.
Their safety group, arguably maybe outside of before John Johnson got moved, and then what a little bit of Taylor Rapp.
Yeah, Taylor Rapp was an underrated player
He
for them.
was. He definitely was. But I mean, outside of what? How many years of John Johnson did they have?
Probably 4 or 5. I want to say his rookie deal.
Yeah, and then he went to Cleveland, right?
Yeah. Well, he came back to LA,
But
but
he's
yeah.
back. Yeah, true. I didn't even think about that. But it just makes me wonder, like I think baseball is a good example because there's no salary cap in baseball. You can pay whatever the fuck you want, right?
Yeah.
But there's got to be a limit somewhere. And that's why in baseball, small market teams don't win. They're not going to.
You want me to be honest? That's why I'm not bigger into baseball because you see teams like the Dodgers just going out and
Because
getting
because
everybody.
because they can pay Shohei Ohtani 10 years, 500 million, but somehow they defer all that money to the like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
there's no way the Athletics can do that. There's no way.
No. Or bro, but even if you're like an NFL organization, you're paying fucking 60 some guys. How
Mhm.
how does that work? Like
Yeah, 53
there
main roster, and you still got to pay your practice squad guys.
there has to, and your staff, don't your staff, your
There's
I
no
mean
way.
your trainers, your there has to be
Fucking
there
janitors.
has to be some sort of limit there. Like there has to be. And I think eventually it could become a problem because eventually these contracts are going to outweigh the money that they're bringing in. And I know that NFL organizations and NBA organizations are bringing in millions, if not billions of dollars a year. But eventually that payroll is going to exceed what you're bringing in. Then you've got a
I'm gonna
problem.
say something, and this might be a hot take, but there's the reason that the Eagles are always a competent organization is because the owner looks at Howie Roseman and goes, if you think he's a good player, spend whatever you want. But you got, the Bengals where you're very handcuffed. I'm sorry, but the Bengals would have already won a Super Bowl if the ownership was not like that. Joe Burrow is too talented. How do you not make the playoffs last year with Joe Burrow?
He's who had an MVP year, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah. If he would
He's
have made playoffs, I don't
he's
think there would have been a debate as
he's
far
the
as the
he's the
MVP.
only AFC quarterback to beat Mahomes in the playoffs.
Yeah,
The only one. Minus I guess Brady, but Brady's Brady.
yeah.
I mean, so he's the only one. I mean, and people can take that how they want. The Bills have been whatever, but they it's still just crazy. I mean, I just can't. I don't know.
I'm not all a stats guy, but let's just look at what Joe Burrow's stats looked like this past year. He had 4,900 yards, 43 touchdowns to 9 interceptions with a 108 rating, and he didn't even make the playoffs. I'm sorry, but
That's
that
ridiculous.
organization is sorry as hell. Sorry.
Yeah. That's really bad.
Dude, I couldn't tell you the last time a quarterback had that type of season and wasn't even like the top 2 seed in the playoffs.
Mhm.
I couldn't give you a name.
Stafford in Detroit.
Yeah, but as good as Stafford was, he wasn't putting up numbers like that. Now,
No, he wasn't.
I'm not discrediting Stafford at all. I'm a Bears fan, but I'm going to tell you, Stafford was a dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, this goes for a lot of quarterbacks in the league. Joe Burrow's just a different breed.
Yeah, I mean the only QB that I can think of in recent time that has put up numbers even remotely close to that and met the same fate is Stafford. That's about the
Yeah.
only one I can think of.
Unless there's a name I'm forgetting, but
Didn't Jamar Chase also get the Triple Crown as well?
he got something.
What
I'm pretty sure
what is Triple Crown? Receptions, yards, and TDs.
receptions, yards,
And
and I think TDs.
TDs.
Yes, I'm pretty sure
I
he
was
got the
I was
Triple
thinking
Crown
the
for
Triple Crown in MLB.
Yeah, I mean, he put up
Yeah.
127 receptions for 1708 and 17 touchdowns. I'd say he definitely got
That's
it.
got to be Triple Crown. Yeah, 100%.
I'm pretty sure he Triple Crown. I remember my friend's a Bengals fan, so he's telling me something about that.
I feel like that's got to be Triple Crown.
Yeah, so that's like 2 MVP type seasons from your offensive players, and they just couldn't get the nail in the coffin.
Plus, they also invested in the O-line. The O-line wasn't like horrible, better than recent years.
Yeah,
But dude, the defense was so bad. I mean, so bad. I want to say they gave up like 32 points per game,
That's horrible,
Yeah.
dude.
which is unreal. I'll double check that, but I want to say it was definitely 30.
I mean, we had Ed Donatel as our defensive coach. I thought that was bad defense until I saw Cincinnati that past year. Oh my god!
okay,
Just
they
nothing.
were
You
25
can do
points.
anything.
Still, that's unreal. And they gave up 350 total yards per game.
That's insane. That's
Yeah.
crazy. One of the things, this is more. I think this would be more geared towards Carter. We were talking about cards last time, so
Okay.
I went
There we go.
through. I went through and found. Now I don't have all my. I want to say this. I like live in my college town. I'm not home. So I got way more cards at home. But I went through and I bought some sports cards, right? The other day.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well, I don't know what the exact edition is, but it's like a sparkle Demontis Sabonis, but it might not pick up with my blur.
Oh, there you go.
Sells for like $25, ungraded.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice. Sweet.
Pulled this. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it's like a special edition Drew Holiday. You can see like the.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
We got. So if there's anyone out there that has the cardboard crack addiction like me and Carter do, this is perfect for you.
Sure.
Nice little shiny Mahomes.
Oh,
yeah. And then the last one that I want to show you guys is a Pokemon card.
There we go. Okay.
The Gold Dingo EX. It's got 2 gold stars. It's a full art.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Dude, that looks like a French fry.
I got a little story time.
All right.
Okay.
I know what he's
So as
gonna
everyone
tell.
knows,
I know what he's gonna
me and Logan used to hang out a lot in Morgantown, West Virginia, where the WVU campus is. It's a wild place.
#1 party school in the nation for a reason.
Well, when me and my fiance first got together, I stepped outside to talk to her for a second. Logan's drunk. I mean, drunk as a skunk. He comes outside in his underwear in the middle of Morgantown, and he hears a party going on upstairs, and the first thing he goes was, "Tyler, I'm gonna go up to that party upstairs and live it up." I said, "Dude, no." I said, "One, you're in your underwear too. You ain't gonna make it."
They would have let me in.
Okay, so Logan goes back in. I hang out with my fiance. Not even 2 minutes later, I go back in, and Logan bare ass out on the air mattress, watching people open up Pokemon cards.
No. Let me correct you. I was watching Pokemon, but I was watching a guy 100% Pokemon Platinum.
Oh, my bad.
At least get it right.
But yeah, I mean, it's up to the guys. But if we want to pull up the picture, maybe blur out the behind. I figure not.
No, I edit this bitch. No.
Dude, I saw this video a couple days ago of DJ Khaled, like in his home. He's like cracking open a coconut in a fucking jacuzzi, dude. He like rips his towel out, and his body shape, bro. I sent the picture to the photo dump. It looks like Patrick that one episode where he has like a tattoo and like his fucking hairy ass chest. Exact replica, dude. It's so fucking nasty.
I love the video of DJ Khaled where he's on the golf course, I think, and he's got like his shirt unbuttoned, and it just zooms in on him, and he's just holding the drink, like the Gatorade bottle, and he's just Gatorade. Like, what the fuck? DJ Khaled.
Snap.
Huh? What's that?
Open Snap, Carter.
Okay. Oh, I can't. I'm recording on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Send it to the Discord.
Send it to the Discord. Okay.
Yeah. To the photo for the photo dump.
I'm scared of what it's gonna be. It's gonna be my ass.
Yeah, it's that one.
My favorite DJ Khaled video is he's on his jet ski and he's like out in the middle of the ocean, and it starts getting dark. And he's like, "I can't find my way back home, but you know what? We strive through whatever goes against us. we're gonna get through this." And it's just like the cuts to like 2 hours later. It's like it's just pitch dark, and he just keeps going. He's like, "Guys, I'm officially lost. Call my wife. Call the name. Call the Coast Guards, please,
bro." His Snapchat stories, I will never forget in like 2017 getting on Snapchat and literally seeing on his Snapchat story his fucking wife giving birth. Like, what the and he's just like this the whole time, like his wife's like laying in bed yelling, and he's just like holding up his phone on his Snapchat, and he's like, "We blessed, baby Khaled on the way." Like, it's just so fucking.
What is this?
Yeah.
What is this?
And it's just a fucking child, and his wife's just fucking screaming, and you can fucking see her like wide open coochie, and there's a baby coming out, and he's just.
Oh God.
He's just
guarantee you.
We blessed. Stay blessed.
Blessed. Baby pops out. What is this?
Oh man. Yeah, DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled used to be such a good producer too. It's such a shame that I don't know. After I'm the One, I feel like DJ Khaled just went to. But I'm the One was a banger. But actually, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of went back and listened to that song the other day, and I was okay. Like, yo, this kind of sucks.
Just kind of.
Yeah,
it was for the time.
I always like Chance the Rapper's part on that song the most.
Okay.
Chance the Rapper used to be tough. And
Oh,
then
yeah?
he
Nice.
dropped that marriage album,
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
the big
Oh my
day.
god. Oh my god. I don't even. Dude, his fall off just needs to be studied.
What,
It's so bad.
bro? I swear though, I did fuck up that Jack Daniels the other night. I really did. Is that the beer that I bought?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nah, yeah, I don't care. But I only ended up drinking like 3 of those because I fucking yeah. Anyway, nothing will ever top the Labor Day like 3 or 4 years. When was that? Like 2022?
That was my freshman year of college.
Yeah, mine too.
So
What
I would
happened
have been
Labor Day?
2.5 years ago.
What?
So we all went. It was me. Well, it was the draft day, wasn't it, for our fantasy draft?
Yeah, that was right there for fantasy.
So
Oh, okay.
me, Tyler, our friend Caden, our friend Oren, and like some other people went and ate. I can't. Oren might have went. I can't remember, but we went and ate, and then we went and played mini golf after, which was kind of fire. But
Okay.
it started to rain.
Yeah.
So I got the bright idea. I worked the next day, keep in mind, and where Tyler lives is about 2.5 hours away from my house.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you was living
Yeah.
with your mom then. Yeah,
No, I was here, but
might have been an hour and a half.
about an
Then.
hour and a half. But anyway, so I got the bright idea. I was like, I really don't want to make the drive home. I was like, I'll just stay with Tyler tonight, and I'll get up early in the morning and go home. Nothing about it. And I get home in plenty of
Yeah.
time before work. I just really didn't want to drive home. So I go to Tyler's and we do the draft, and Caden leaves, and I think Caden's mom
Yeah.
got COVID actually, didn't she? And he left.
Yeah.
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 So he leaves, and me and Tyler decide we want to play beer pong. And of course, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, all right, I'll drink a few beer. I might have a shot or two or whatever. But
And Logan has never played beer pong at this point.
at this point, I have never played it, right? So I'm a freshman in
Okay.
college. Like, I'm brand new to, whatever.
Life.
Yeah, life outside of high school. So we start playing beer pong, and Tyler's stepdad starts talking shit to me. So, which I beat him
Okay.
after he was talking
Okay.
shit. So fuck you.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah,
Dude.
it turned into like we at one point after we were drinking strawberry vodka. I remember that. And then at some point it turned into me and Tyler, we were out back in his backyard sitting around a fire smoking a cigar. I don't exactly know how we got to that point, but
I remember you on the bicycle trying.
I was trying to ride a bike around Tyler's yard while I was plastered. So
God.
we walk back in and we keep drinking for whatever fucking reason. And it's like 2 o'clock and 1 o'clock in the morning at this point.
We drank like horses that night.
And I don't even know what made us do it.
Well, I know what did it for you. That was whenever you got the tequila. That's what did it for you. The vodka did it for me.
I started drinking that bottle of tequila and I was just drinking that bottle straight up, dude. And so we come back.
Vodka and it killed me.
We came back in and for like probably another hour or two, like we just kept drinking, dude. And eventually like I'm blackout at this point. Like I haven't blacked out, but like I easily could. Tyler says he's going to take a shower. Tyler goes to get in the shower and ends up laying in the bathtub for like 2 hours, just fucking throwing up with the shower running. He's laying in the bathtub throwing up.
So like I'm laying down right in the shower and I'm
Yeah.
And the shower water is just hitting him, and he's fucking throwing up on himself. And I'm sitting on the couch, still drinking, by the way. I'm sitting on the couch talking to Tyler's mom, and I talked to Tyler.
Okay.
I have no clue what we talked about, zero clue. Like, don't ask. But
Yeah.
I'm sure she remembers, but I probably don't want to know, honestly. But yeah, that was just not a good time. And then I ended up passing out probably at like 3 o'clock that morning, and then I woke up at like 9 and drove home. No, we went to Tutors. We met Caden, and yeah, we went to Tutors, and I didn't eat shit. Huh?
You were so hungover.
Neither me nor Tyler ate anything at Tutors. I didn't anyway.
I wouldn't either.
I had a drink, that was it.
Bro, and I left and I drive back, but like while I'm driving back, like I feel like shit. But I'm just like, dude, I'm just hungover, like real bad. Turns out I ended up having COVID.
Oh my god.
It was just not. It was the worst experience, dude. I swear. That was that was my one and only time like getting fucked up on a night before work. And
Oh, okay,
I'll
yeah.
never
Oh, okay.
and it was Labor Day, so we were busy as fuck. And
Oh
I
my god,
just yeah, dude.
Oh,
that's god awful. That's awful.
Not a good experience at all.
dude, the amount of times he texted me and was like, "We are never doing that again."
No, and we haven't since. And we never will.
No,
We never will. That shit will not happen again, bro. It, like if it
dude, that was a rough night.
But
Rough.
that is the night that bro, that was a rough like few days just after that.
Remember that time I got drunk and ate hot Cheetos on?
Dude. Bro, we were waking up. Bro, I woke up and I was just like picking hot Cheetos off the bed, and this dude drilled like like an entire bag of hot Cheetos. It was
Oh my god.
horrible.
Oh my god. I mean, I just saw him demolish 2 donuts when you're talking, so I can't even imagine.
Whenever I took a shit that
bag.
next morning, oh my god, my asshole was on fire.
Well, bro, then there was another guy. I won't say his name, but he was he was the son of one of your parents' friends, and
We're really close with him, but he's cool.
bro, we hit it
There's
off
nothing-
that night. Like we were talking about music, and like we really hit it off. Like he was a cool ass dude, and I haven't talked to him since. But cool dude, man. If somehow you hear this, reach out, bro. Fuck it, come down and drink one night. Why not?
There you go. There you go.
But it was just a good ass time, man. Definitely gonna have to get back down there soon, and
For sure.
maybe get some funny videos we can include in the podcast.
Also,
Oh,
if we
yeah,
can
there
get
you
a sponsorship from this brand of donuts, y'all are fucking slapping right now.
Okay. I'll make a note. Did I tell you guys what happened to me at a frat campfire I went to?
Uh-uh.
No. A couple weeks ago, I get invited to camp, this little frat campfire that's going on. I know a couple of the people there. I just have a good time. I tried the bush apple. Have you guys tried that yet?
I got some in the
Hate it.
fridge.
I don't like it. I don't like beer. I'm not a beer guy. So they get me a twisted tea, which I'm very thankful for. I know, right? I'm a pussy. I get it. I know. I like my girly drinks. I like my sweet tasting things. I know I'm a pussy. Anywho, they give me my twisted tea. I down like 3 of those. And then somebody pulls out this whole little pack. You know the 99 shooters?
Oh my god.
I've never had one in my life. And they're like, this is gonna get you fucked up quick. I'm like, oh, bet.
Bro,
And, I pick out
that shit's 50% pure fucking like.
They tell me that. And I'm like, okay, well, I've had 40% moonshine, but it's like flavor. It's like a birthday cake flavor.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's like
that
you
ain't
can
real moonshine.
Put it and mix
Yeah,
in.
that
You're
ain't.
good. It's awesome. It tastes great. What's that?
I said I got shine in the freezer. Let me grab my shine.
Oh, let me see it.
Dude, we're from West Virginia. We got real shine.
Oh yeah,
We make the real
I'll be
shit.
moving that.
But bro, that shit was awful, man. I swear.
Yeah. What do you remember? What flavor you got?
I have some peach.
When you had it?
I have some peach downstairs.
Oh dear God, bless your soul. I got. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Damn, that's even an
that's
adult.
that's a legit shit right there. Like that's
legit.
like
okay.
that shit will actually like fuck you up, like kill you if you.
Yeah, I just got the flavor.
Oh my.
I also took a big swig of that Thursday night.
Yeah, you almost threw up.
I did.
Yeah.
Whenever
no.
you took it.
I will say one
But-
thing though. If there's any, sorry.
You're good.
I was
You're
just
good.
gonna say I will say one thing though, and then I'll shut the fuck up. If there's one thing that has been proven when I'm drinking with Tyler, have you seen me throw up one time?
No,
I can hold.
Hey, there you go.
I can hold
you
my.
got thrown up.
I can hold my lick. Okay, I did get sick. Okay, when we were going Friday, when we were traveling to Huntington, the road that we went is like really windy and just not fun. I did get sick, but I think I don't think I got sick from that. I think I got sick, but I think it was my medicine change because I'm on some anti-kill myself medicine, and I got my medicine switched over like 2 weeks ago, and I think it was that because we've done that drive before hungover, and I've never had any problems.
Yeah, it very well could be.
And there was nothing on my stomach when we did that drive.
Ooh, yeah.
And you're not supposed to take that medicine without something on your stomach.
Eating. Yeah. Makes sense.
Carter, I will take a shot of this shine if you admit that you love country music.
I don't love country music, so you're not taking a shot.
What if I admit that I love country music?
I don't like it.
Come on, Carter.
No,
A
I
shot,
don't.
a shot for the
But
podcast.
so I got that 99 proof, right? I
Mm.
tried that 99 proof. They gave me a watermelon one, and it tasted like what I imagine Tyler's chicken puree to taste like. It just was so. It was so god fucking awful. I can't even put it to words how bad it was, dude. It tasted like a homeless man pissed in a cup that was like already had shit in it, and so you're just drinking just straight ass. Yeah, sorry, but it's bad. So I can't even down. It's like this small little thing. I can't down half of it. I'm already wanting to throw up. And I stand up because I'm sitting down, dude. I've been sitting down drinking like 4 twisted teas, that fucking shot.
Oh my
And
god.
I almost immediately fall into the campfire, bro. Like, I almost go, oh, fly onto the camp. Just so close, so close. And so I'm walking around with my friend Brendan. He's my like DD driver, one of my good buddies. You know, consider him to be one of my closest friends. We walk around a little bit. I'm just trying to walk off the alcohol. I don't drink a lot. Like I only drink when I'm out going to parties, and that's a rare occasion when I do. And then he puts me into the car. We're driving. And I'm like, bro, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting a little hungry. Let's stop at Wendy's. Let's get at Wendy's. So we pull into the drive-through. He's such a good friend. He buys me like 2 chicken sandwiches, dog. And I get my little bag, and I'm about to demolish this Wendy's chicken sandwich. And I feel something rumble. And I feel something start to rise inside my body and just get stuck at my throat. And we're parked right now. And Brendan's about to, put into drive, get us the fuck out of here, get me to my house. And I'm like, Brendan, put my hand on his shoulder. You gotta pull over. You gotta pull over, man. You gotta pull. I'm gonna throw up. And so he pulls over very, very quickly. I fucking hitch open the door. Bro, I had eaten fries. The only thing I eaten that day was leftover cold ass fries from McDonald's, bro. And just straight, just straight McDonald's fries, bro. And I hear him in the back go, oh my god. Oh, is that potatoes?
No, let me tell
Is
you.
that potatoes?
Let me tell you what this nasty motherfucker below me did. So last year, I think August or September, we went back to Huntington again. We went and seen Seether and Skillet, right? So, and I had just turned 21 at the time, or me and another one of our friends, Christian, had just turned 21, and so was Caden 21? I don't think so.
He was 20.
So it was just me and Christian were 21. So of course, me and Christian, we didn't have to drive. We were like, we're getting fucked up. Well, of course, if you're listening, if the feds are listening, this is a joke. I was bringing alcohol back to Tyler and Caden, and so we got fucked up, dude. And we go to SHEETZ afterwards, right? And if you're not from West Virginia, SHEETZ is it's like a restaurant, but it's not. I don't know how to explain it. Me and Carter got into a heated debate over SHEETZ like 5 or 6 months ago, and it was really funny. I wish I had the clip of that because that was a funny argument. But anyway, that we're not gonna bring that back up. So SHEETZ, like if you're not from West Virginia, which I think they're all over. Like I think they're up in Pennsylvania too, and like in Ohio maybe, and
no idea.
But they're mostly like in the south in the southeast and or maybe the northeast. I don't know. They're in our area. So we go to SHEETZ afterwards. It's like midnight, and this nasty motherfucker Tyler, after having like 7 beers, like some fireball shots or jack shots. I think it was jack shots, right?
Yeah.
It was jack. He had like 3 jack shots. Like he was feeling it.
Hold on really quick. You want to know how many SHEETZ is in the state of West Virginia?
How many?
61.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, because it's not a very big state.
Okay, fair. I don't know if that's like a lot or not, but so this motherfucker Tyler stumbles into SHEETZ, buys a chocolate milk and cheese after drinking all of that at the concert. And
dude, I had a lot of it too.
And sweating and whatever. Oh, and I bought some hard Mountain Dews, so we continued to drink. And bro, this motherfucker downed a chocolate milk and cheese after drinking all of that and sweating.
You know the bad part? I didn't get sick. It actually sobered me up.
Dude.
What?
That.
Okay,
Bro.
Sheets in the states of Pennsylvania, Maryland, Ohio, Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, and Michigan.
Why Michigan?
Yeah.
I don't.
Of
Why
all,
the fuck?
yeah, why Michigan?
That's near me. Like that's crazy. I've never been to Sheets. Never even
If we
heard of it.
get 1
Yes.
million likes on this video, Carter will go to the nearest Sheets.
Carter,
I'll go
if
to
we
the
get a
Michigan.
if we get a million likes on this video, Carter will go.
I will.
Carter
A
will do a
million
sheet.
likes, I will.
Carter will do a Sheets review.
I will. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, from what I remembered, it's just a gas station.
It's like a gas station / fast food, but like no drive-through. I don't know how to explain
Sheets
it.
has, Sheets
It's
has
like a trucker stop.
Sheets has a
It's like a
drive-thru.
trucker stop.
Some do, not all.
Ours do. The ones where I live do.
I'm just gonna assume it's like a truck stop. That's what I'm gonna assume.
No, not really.
No, not
Okay.
really.
It's just
Oh,
like
the truck.
If it does happen, you gotta get a milkshake. Oh my god,
that is
they're
true.
good.
Sheets
Okay.
Sheets are actually fucking flame or Sheets milkshakes are flames. Like
Food is a
flames.
hit and miss. Milkshake.
With Sheets, honestly, like I compare Sheets food to like Waffle House. You gotta get Sheets late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sheets is like I get off work late and I don't want to cook. I'm gonna go grab some Sheets. Or Sheets is I'm drunk or we're all drunk. Let's fucking order some Sheets. Like that's what Sheets is. Sheets is good. I mean, I I've had really good Sheets and I've had fucking terrible Sheets.
Yeah, same here. Their subs are really good though. But their burgers, everything else kind of.
Bro, I love the appetizer trios that cut like I love their mac and cheese bites so much.
Like the cheese curds, the mac and cheese.
Me and you
mozzarella.
last time we went to Morgantown, we stopped at Sheets and about halfway up, and I got some mac and cheese. Bro, this shit's so good.
It's good.
Have y'all ever been to Dave and Buster's before?
Yes,
I've only been once.
I-
It was after we got our car broken into.
I think Dave and Buster's is kind of overrated. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
okay, but I will say this:
I had a good time.
I went to Dave and Buster's before I was 21.
Okay.
See, I did too.
Same.
So you're not
Same.
21 now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
That's what
neither
I'm
are
saying.
neither are you.
Listen, I'm 1 month away. So basically, let's see.
You're what,
1
Carter?
month
You're
and-
3 months away.
September. So yeah.
3 months.
July, It's 3 months.
Yeah, see, I'm July 30th, so we're really close.
I turned 22 this year.
And may God bless the
God,
United States.
you're old.
I'm 21.
I'm drunkle. That's what I've been designated by Tyler and his fiance. I'm just a drunkle.
You're a drunkle. Drunkle.
Fuck.
What?
Did y'all not hear?
No.
No.
I just
Sorry.
shit. Oh my god.
I didn't hear that.
The
no.
best content on YouTube right here, baby.
Oh yeah.
I
Um,
think I was a hole in the damn seat.
but dude, that shit, man. Yeah, she's solid. Carter, you should. That would actually be when you come in next year for Tyler's wedding. That would be such a fun, like that would be like a podcast segment, like Carter tries sheets.
That would be really
No.
cool.
No. Carter tries pepperoni rolls.
I feel I've had pepperoni rolls.
You
though.
haven't.
I swear to God,
No,
I
you have not.
had
No,
those.
you have not had a West Virginia pepperoni roll.
We just call. I think we call it different here.
No.
It's something different.
You
I
have-
think we call it Bosco sticks.
I promise
Okay,
you. I promise you, you'll see what we mean. I swear. You have never had a West Virginia pepperoni roll.
Okay.
Or what's in the things you was just talking about? And I'll tell you if it's similar.
Well, it probably is.
Yeah, I mean probably similar, but it ain't the same. But I just want to hear what you try.
A breading wrap, like a dough wrap with cheese, pepperoni, marinara sauce. It's just all packed in that. Oh, it's fully.
Yeah. But okay,
Yeah.
let me make a comparison for you, okay? It's like a Philly cheesesteak. Philly cheesesteaks are good, but you've never had a proper one until you eat one in Philly.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I get it.
Does that make sense?
I understand.
I think that's a good way to put it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's the best way to put
You've
it.
had one, but you've not had a West Virginia one.
Okay,
And
that's true.
mm,
That's fair. That's fair. I can't argue with that. I can't argue against that.
Bro, we should let Carter drive.
no, because because I'd be the passenger. And it's not that I don't trust Carter. I do. I actually really do. Honestly, I argue that that Carter might be the best driver out of all of us because he deals with snow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but no. No.
No, that's fair. I don't want to anyways. I'm good. I'm the guest. Y'all chauffeur me around like I am your fucking lord.
I will
Say
be,
5 minutes Michael Carter
Yeah.
drives on the curviest mountain in West Virginia.
bro. We
Oh,
take
fuck
Carter.
that.
We take Carter on Herd Mountain.
I'm doing Sheets content and that's it.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
shut up.
some basketball 1v1s. We'll see.
We'll definitely get
But
some. We'll get some fire clips.
I hope, yeah. I watched this video the other day, and it was talking about how country accents are slowly dying out. And I thought of this podcast. We're like the range of country accents. Like I'm at the bottom.
You
I have
have,
no
well,
country accent.
you have like the Midwest, like kinda,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The
As-
drawl.
Tyler's like the straight, like
Hold
just Tyler's like got
No.
like the straight hick
Yeah.
accent, and then I'm like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
We're gonna
exactly.
talk
You're in the
about
middle,
Beyonce.
and then Tyler is like he seems like the type of guy to drive a lifted up 4x4 Ford.
I
Ram.
would do that. I would do that before Tyler would.
Yeah, no, okay,
Okay.
one, I'm not driving a Ford. Two, I'm not lifting it up. Screw that.
He said Ram. He said Ram.
That's what your voice sounds like.
He
You
said
got the
Ram.
voice.
Okay, Ram.
You're
Yeah.
about to hit me with a nasty line in a commercial. Yeah.
Okay, Carter,
Ford.
let's play.
Built tough.
Can you guess what your favorite truck is?
What your favorite truck is? Fuck, I don't know trucks, dog. I just.
Can you at least guess the brand? Like Chevy, Ford, Toyota, Dodge.
I'm gonna say you seem like a Chevy guy.
I'm the Chevy guy.
You're the Chevy guy.
I'm the Chevy
I got a Lexus, bro. I don't know.
Okay, I'm a Toyota guy.
Toyota. Okay. Okay.
Hey, speaking
And-
of
and-
shitty,
Hey.
shitty car brands, fuck a Jeep Liberty. Anyway,
Hey, Toyota. Star Wars, great movie.
Y'all see my cat?
yeah, he's just staring menacingly.
That's a woman.
He's just staring
Yeah.
menacingly.
That's a woman.
We don't judge.
Don't
It's,
make me
it's
feel
2025. We don't judge.
Gas station. That's crazy. I went to a gas station this one time and I opened up the door for this lady, this old ass lady and her dog. I was like, "Oh, what a cute guy!" She's like, "That's my she's a female. Don't say anything other than that. She's a female." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Just fucking just walked away. I'm like, "Oh my god,
My bad. Damn, my fault.
goodness, look like a guy. It's a big ass dog. I don't know. My bad. I fault pimp. Shit."
So I want to transition into music. You know, we all love music. We all love talking music. And I think that's something that I kind of want to make like a weekly thing. Maybe we can do it towards the end of the podcast every week because we're nearing about 50 minutes now. What y'all been listening to?
Oh man.
I
Oh man.
who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Give me-
I'm willing to go first.
What we'll do is every week, just give me your top 5 artists and top 5 songs.
Okay, awesome. So top 5 songs: "She Loves Me" by The Descendants, "Shibuya" Ski Mask the Slump God,
Ooh,
"A Better Place, a Better Time" Streetlight Manifesto, "Keys Be Nights" by Catch 22, and "Dark Thoughts" by Lil Tecca.
that's so random. Like in all that.
I know. Oh yeah, no. I got my playlist on shuffle, baby.
Tyler
I like
loves
songs.
Lil Tecca.
Oh yeah,
No
biggest.
idea who that is.
I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside, I go hop up in a phantom. I know I'm about to blow. Whoa, whoa. That song was big. That song was big in what, like 2019?
Oh yeah,
Ransom.
some years, not years
Um,
ago. And then my top 5 artists is Descendants, Bad Religion, Catch 22, Alkaline Trio, and our mutually favorite, one of our favorite bands, Alice in Chains.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. Grunge in it.
We grunging it up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All
Had to
right.
stray away from the ska punk a little.
What let's see. What I'm curious from you, since you're a
Yeah.
fellow Alice in Chains believer, fan, whatever.
Okay.
What is your favorite Alice in Chains album? You can't go wrong.
Album?
There's not a wrong answer. Yes,
I
there is
mean-
actually. There is a wrong answer.
There is. I would say Dirt, but like I really love their Unplugged albums.
Unplugged is awesome, dude.
I
That's
love that
I think that's the best Unplugged.
Yeah. I could tell you like Nutshell Unplugged is one of my favorite songs by Alice in Chains.
My favorite from the Unplugged set was always Heaven Beside You.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
I love Heaven
that's good.
Beside You. Sludge Factory. I don't
Sludge,
I
I
don't
love
really
Sludge Factory.
so with Sludge Factory, I don't really like the Sludge Factory that's on Tripod, like they're like the like I do, like it's a good ass riff, man. Jerry kills it, but Lane's
Oh, yeah.
Lane's vocals by that point to me were just Lane was
Falling
so
off.
Lane was so fucked up, man. But the Unplugged Sludge Factory is
Yeah.
elite. Maybe
No,
the
it
best
is.
maybe the best song from that set. I'd go
It's
as
so
far
good.
as to say that, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler, what about you?
So for my top 5 songs for the last month, number 1, number 2 really ain't changed. We got the Rock Song by Picos and the Rooftops, and we got Waste Away by Fox and Bed. Number 3, actually, Five Finger Death Punch's new song. I actually think maybe y'all would like this. It's called I Refuse,
I've
and it's
heard it.
featuring Maria Brink, Maria Brink. It's pretty good. Number 4 is Apologies by 3 Days Grace. It's their new song that came out. It's pretty good. Number 5, Logan will be a big fan of this. It's Gasoline by Seether.
Seether's
Hey, there you go.
maybe Seether's best song.
It's up there. It's definitely up there. Now, as far as my artist, number 1, Seether.
There you go.
Can't go wrong with Seether. Number 2, Five Finger Death Punch. Number 3, 3 Days Grace. Number 4, Luke Combs. Number 5, Linkin Park. So
Hey, okay.
pretty much similar
What
to the last
What Linkin Park
podcast.
you've been listening to? Anything in specific?
New album
New album?
specifically.
What's your
Yeah.
There you go.
What's your
Yeah.
favorites from the new album? I think we talked about it briefly last week, but
I mean, all the singles, Two-Faced, Emptiness Machine, Heavy as the Crown, those are up there. My favorite is probably Stained. I Gave You Everything I Have is a good one. I think Cut the Bridge is really underrated. I
That's
don't know,
fair.
dude. I'm not gonna lie. I like the whole album, which I'll go look at it, make sure I'm not forgetting something. But dude, I love it. Let's see, Emptiness Machine, Over Each Other is really good.
yeah, that's the Emily Armstrong solo, right?
Yeah, that's her. So yeah, Good Things Go. Actually, that's my favorite. The words in that song are amazing. It really hits close to the heart. Let's just say
Yeah.
that. So that would probably be my favorite. Probably Stain would be second.
I have one quick question before you, Logan, or you guys continue. Are you guys using stats for Spotify?
Indeed.
Yeah.
We should also add in what we just there's a recently played tab.
I'm using my
You wanna add
I'm using AirBuds
Oh, okay. Never
because that has like your weekly recap.
I can do
yeah.
recently played.
Huh?
So I can do recently played.
I didn't even know that there was a recently played on. Oh, there is. Wow.
Yeah.
I
So I was just like,
I didn't even know that was a
that could
thing.
be something.
You
Talk
know the
about
last
the last
song I
song you
listened
listened to.
What?
Stained, Stained by Linkin Park.
There we go.
The
There we
last
go.
song that I listened to was Rock Song by Pecos and the Rooftops.
Okay.
But as far as my so according to my AirBuds, my top 5 tracks over the last week are Check My Brain by Alice in Chains, Cabin Fever by Pecos and the Rooftops, Rock Song by Pecos and the Rooftops. This one's really out of the ordinary. Meech by Young Dolph. And then This Damn Song by Pecos and the Rooftops.
My favorite country song.
And
Probably
then my album of the week is Pecos on the Rooftop self-titled album. And then according to this, my top 5 artists over the last week were in order: Pecos on the Rooftops, Alice in Chains. So we can see a Pecos on the Rooftops trend. Alice in Chains, Seether, Young Dolph, and Skillet. Now one of those guys does not fit in with the rest. I don't think Young Dolph really fits in with that. But
No.
that's what I've been jamming to.
So are you a big Pecos in the Rooftop fan?
I fucking hate them.
Yeah, I can't stand their guts.
Man, I wish they'd come
You
on
know-
the podcast.
Dude, that
It's
would be
ironic because in my recently I'm not a big country guy, but my recently last played track was Big Iron.
Hell
by
yeah.
Marty Rock.
Um,
That's such a
let's see
good song.
what did I listen to before I listened to a rock song? I listened to Indian Outlaw by Tim McGraw, which Pecos and the Rooftops actually covered at the concert, and it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So
Dang, do you want to know what my second to most recent is?
what?
Extraordinary Girl by Green Day.
Eh.
Okay.
Green Day is just not a band I could ever get behind. I'm
I'm not the biggest Green Day fan.
I just don't like that
But I-
genre of music. I think it's just a preference thing. Like I don't like punk.
See, I like punk, but it ain't my top.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest punk fan. But that's what I've been listening to. It's really honestly mainly been Rock Song by Pecos and the Rooftops. I'm
Dude, such a good song.
I'm honestly in love with that song. Like it might be a top 3 Pecos song.
Carter, you should listen.
I have listened to one of their songs. I can't remember what it was called.
I got-
but it's just
I got blue balled by Pecos and the Rooftops bassist.
Oh, yeah.
So
no.
let me just show you guys. So I can show this. So they have a song called Cabin Fever, which is probably my favorite song by them. But it's like, honestly, I think it might be their least popular song. And the whole time, right? So I put this on my phone. You can't see it. It says play Cabin Fever. And I was holding it up like this, trying to get them to play it. And I kept like pointing at it. Because we were at the front of the stage. Like they could see it. And so the bassist looks at me and like he acknowledges it, like he reads it, and he nods his head. He's like that, and then they never played it.
Never played. Oh my
No.
god, dude! I would be hard.
I did say that we did get a very cool souvenir.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Fiance, she actually caught one of their guitar picks.
Yeah.
Believe it or
Oh,
not.
that's awesome!
I know Carter would find very cool.
she fought the
We
fat
actually caught
lady,
one of
and
the
she
guitar
fought the fat lady in
That's
front of her
so
for it.
awesome. Hey,
picks. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to show. It was a fun time.
It was
Very
great.
fun time.
that's so awesome.
It'd be a
dude.
shame if I just stole it. I'm sorry.
Like Carter, I know you're not a big country fan, but you gotta admit that's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, that is really awesome,
fucking
dude.
guitar pick.
That's so sick. That's man. That's like a 1 in a million moment for you.
Actually, what am I saying, Carter? You're the biggest Morgan Wallen fan I've ever met.
Oh, And this entire time, I saw Morgan Wallen for the first time. I thought he looked like Luke Combs. Like I thought he was what Luke Combs.
God.
I've never seen Morgan Wallen until like yesterday. I saw him in an interview with the fucking guy from Barstool. If
you ever want Carter to react to some country music,
Caleb Presley.
Yeah, with Glenny Balls.
I love that shit. I love Sunday Conversation.
It's funny. It's funny.
Hey, Logan.
What did you say, Tyler?
Okay, so we took a little break from the podcast there to so we've, I just bought a new house recently. We've had a little bit of a sewage problem, and
Before he says anything about his toilet, he texted me earlier and said he shit 27 times a day.
Yeah. So you remember the sink in the master bedroom? We ain't really got the water hooked up to it yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
There was a joint in it, and honey, what was that called? Potting soil stuffed in the pipe.
Were they trying to grow weed?
A joint?
Dude. Yeah, there was a joint that shot out of the pipe. It shot out, and it smells like shit.
Like cartoon style? Like did it stay in the air for a little bit and then
I don't know. I mean, that's disgusting.
That's
so
so
yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that after this.
All right.
Oh my god, you had a drug rate growing in your fucking sink, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Eisenberg?
And a joint came flying out of the pipe.
That's terrible. That's terrible. So I got a last segment for us before we sign out of the show. This is a little segment I'm gonna call Carter Asks, where I ask you guys a very simple question. Think about it as long as you need to. Answer as long as you want to.
You're inside of your dad, but your grandpa's inside of you. Do you go forward or backwards?
I wish I had a complicated question like that. I'm gonna do that for the next one. Anywho, if you could live inside a TV show, what TV show would it be and why?
The Big Bang Theory.
Why?
Because I don't know. I just want to be a part of that nerdy ass fucking crew.
There you
Breaking Bad. I want to sell meth and make millions.
Do you want cancer?
I mean, no, but Jesse would have cancer. Listen, I would just be the water boy. I would be the water boy. I'd go up to Walt and Jesse and just
What?
water in
Just
their mouth.
be in the Waterboy movie. Don't be the Waterboy.
No,
Then
okay,
just
but
be the actual water boy.
so much money though. I need a cut. Listen, I'll help
Yeah.
cook the meth.
You already got it great going with your sink, your pot and pot over
I
there.
mean, Jesus Christ, dude. I can't believe I gotta go deal with that shit after this.
So you said Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
just to be with the nerds.
Yeah.
Are you gonna talk with like?
I mean,
you
it's
think-
just like they're like just their apartment looks cool and like yeah. I just
So yes,
it's maybe my favorite.
Scooby Doo would be awesome. I want to meet Scooby. I
Oh,
just want to.
oh,
I just
yeah.
want to play with the dog.
I
I was
mean,
originally gonna say, like old school SpongeBob, but then I just drown. I don't want that. You know, I just end up
the
evaporating.
Fairly Odd Parents could be kind of fire. Like imagine having your own fairies. Like that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty
that would
sick.
be
Fairy
I
Godparents. Fairy Godparents.
I could wish for some Latino bitches. On my side.
Well,
No, I think The Office, right?
I almost
everything
said
goes
The
right.
Office. I almost said The Office.
Yeah, everything just goes right for everybody in the office. It seems like, except if you're Roy. But I mean, he deserved it.
Yeah, fuck
So.
Roy. Well,
No,
pals,
I said that.
I think that's the goodest place in ever to call it. What do you guys
I
think?
agree. Yeah,
I agree.
Friends, podcast listeners, YouTubers, if you're, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't know how you're listening. You're probably on YouTube. Thank you for watching this episode of Two States, One Mic. Do my friends up to the top of me and to the bottom of me want to say anything? Any final thoughts?
Don't stub your toe.
Tyler, we didn't ask. All right, see y'all.